Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name's Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you playing some more Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, trying to whittle down that time. Yesterday we got a little bit above 13 minutes, it's like 13:10 or something crazy. So we're gonna go for a sub 13, and hopefully we can hit that out. But just chasing some more PBs, baby. Alright, let's get this water open. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. And we're gonna get going here. Oh, that's, I think I actually have to do it from... Let's see here. Okay. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and... go. Go. who's back? Back again.
Who's back?
Oh, who is back?
I guess I'm back.
Thank God.
Yeah, I've just been visiting my mama out of state. Glad to see that Dad's been keeping the grind up while I've been gone.
Always, you know it.
Just now, I'm currently downloading the game that won our little poll a little bit ago on our community page, if you guys remember. So, 70% of you voted for Dark Souls 1, so it's currently being downloaded, and we'll be starting that today. Nice, Dad.
Thanks, man.
Very, very solid clear of that boss. But I'm pretty sure Dad addressed it as far as our.
I didn't.
Forgot to address it.
Yeah, I did again because I just couldn't find the words.
Essentially, we have a giveaway going right now, and we're going to be extending it by, let's just say a month. Just because I feel like we just didn't get enough people entered for it to be like a good competition. I don't want to just hand it to anybody. I want it to feel like there's a good random element there, and you know, maybe it won't be a month, but maybe we'll actually set it to when we hit 3,000 subscribers.
We're about 16 subs away.
So whenever we hit 3,000 subscribers, we're gonna do that giveaway. There was only 3 or 4 people entered, and I felt like it wasn't, you know, I know that we have more people who tune in regularly, so I wanted to give everybody a fair shot. And I don't know if we necessarily gave people enough of a forewarning for that. I feel like people typically do like a 3-month period for their giveaways, and we announced it quite abruptly, so
Right.
like I said, just want to give everyone an opportunity, and that's posted, the rules for the giveaway are posted in the community tab.
It's really making me wonder why at a day I had like some random person that was just spamming crap in chat, and I was like wondering if that was their way of just saying, yeah, I got a comment in. And like some new person I didn't even know. They were very uncool. Somebody in chat's like had to keep telling them because I was trying to do the Mario 70 star run. They're like, stop being a creep. All the stuff you don't like to see.
I'm glad that we had some people in chat helping out and taking care of it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Brayden, I didn't really tell you how much fun this run is. Besides, like, the end part that's a little difficult. I had to die several times. This is a warm-up run. Warm-up game. Light tap jump. You key is to jump over him when he's down. Like when he's about to hit the down part of the bounce, that's when you should be doing the jumping over. I need to find a way to navigate this whole area faster and not as sloppy for sure. Jump over, drop down, and then this is where I die usually. That's such a tight jump. The easiest boss that I'm making super hard every time I play it. You should be able to get this in 2 phases because you can hit him on the way there and back, especially if he comes out far enough. But like the point is, I'm shooting it way too high. This needs to be more around mid-range. You really can't push this more. You have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. Keep going until here. Let that guy drop.
Did you hear that the voice actor for Misty passed away?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, that's sad.
I think she also voiced Jessie from Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard. Like, I don't know. I can't believe it. I don't feel like anyone was really talking about it.
No, nobody is really talking about it.
It was a day ago, so.
And done. That's not how you start this level at all. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's still not what I wanted to do. I don't know what that P does. I don't know why I keep saying that I don't know what it does, other than because I don't know. Bad. It's a bad. It's okay. Oops. Oops. At least I know I don't have to build that now. Definitely seen better times and faster times, but you know, it's a warm-up game. If anything, if we learn anything on any given stage on it, it's a win. It's never super bad until, like, you know, you're trying to shave off hundredths of a second, and we're definitely not there yet, so no stresses there. Oops. This is what I think is probably the most challenging stage for new, well, the second most challenging stage for new people, because jumping over that guy's rough. And then this part here is pretty rough. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta get that right at the legs. That one's pretty easy. This one's just gonna jump. You're gonna jump all the way to the top of the arc of your jump. So bam. I don't know why I carry this one. I just do out of habit. At the end of that box, you should be able to get with a high arcing jump. Hey, Zipper. If you go fast enough, you don't have to worry about anything else happening. Oh, shit. I was trying to go down. It won't go down. I won't. I say what the heck is up with that. That's a 1424. Alright. Three, two, one, and go. Why? Sometimes those things don't even show up. Shit. Probably my least favorite fight, to be honest. Because, like, I can get hit from some weird spots, and plus there's other spots that are going to make this more advantageous, like that. Luckily it counts, because I was dying. It counts. Sweet! Give it to me! That's badass. I literally was falling off the screen as I was dying, and it's just like, yeah, the boss is dead. I was trying to tell Brayden how accessible this game is, though. I want him to get another game under his belt for something easy and fun, and this one's really fun, with the exception of a couple spots are really annoying at the end, but it has to have some sort of fun learning curve or it wouldn't be challenging. It's definitely easier than the Mario 3 run. I should not have gone high. I was done. But like each level towards the end has its own little challenging platforming stuff. So it's got a couple neat little puzzle things that make it so you have to do some micromanagement at the end. There isn't too many random things. Oops. Oh, I suck. I suck. Oh, practice run number 2. Plus, there's like little things like that. Like you can see the levels that are tripping me up. What aren't even the hardest ones? They're just the ones that I'm not prepared for, which is neat because you don't get too mad. The run is still achievable on one play. You don't have to worry about like. I think if I remember correctly, this was the first Nintendo game I beat. And I remember how proud I felt when I did. I remember how proud my mom was of me when I did. She actually then, I think I got more rentals because of it, because she thought, oh my god, he's beating games? And I don't know what mothers talked about. Maybe they competed against each other with their kids' shit. Like, yeah, my kid beat Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, well, my kid's really good at Tetris. I don't know. I know back in the day, moms used to talk to each other on the telephone during the day and shit, and gossip during the day. That's where the whole neighborhood, you know, bullshit started, where people were just, like, keeping up with the Joneses, because, you know, the moms were supposedly at home keeping the house, and, you know, waiting for the kids to get off from school and the husband to get home from work, and then they had nothing to do after they got all their stuff done but to call each other and bullshit. Then it's just like, my husband got me this. Oh, and then your husband gets home and you're like, Jane's husband bought her this. I'm like, oh. It's like, could you imagine though? It's like, because I almost got a Power Glove back in the day because my mom's friend's kid had one. And she was jealous that her friend's kid had one, and it was the thing that everybody talked about. So I remember there was discussion getting me one that fell off the back of a truck. And they were $100 in the store, and supposedly she could get one for $40. And then it still didn't come to fruition, which I'm glad, because I would have had to pretend that I liked the damn thing, and it was horrible. I remember going through the neighborhood one day, you know, probably about a year after they had come out, and I saw 2 of them laying in the backyard of some kid. Laying in the backyard. And he was playing with his brother, and I was like, what about that? And he's like, oh yeah, we just played like, we're like robots with them. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's absolute shit to control with. And it was. Most people I knew that had a Power Glove that played with it on their arm and used a control pad on their arm. And how horrible is that? Like, that's not fun. I guess that would be fun for a challenge. How long did it take for me to beat games using the Power Glove on my arm with the control pad? Like, but God, you're asking for it. Like, if you guys watch the playthrough, oh God, I just screwed this whole thing up. It's a wash. I guess I'll just, for shits and giggles, play this level I haven't played for you guys yet because I skipped it. But like, if you watch, there's a video I just put up of doing Mario 1, 2, and 3 after playing Super Luigi Bros. So I play Super Luigi Bros, and then I have to play Mario 1. And I'm telling you, if you've ever played Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels, that's what it controls like, and you're trying to play Mario 1 with a Luigi that controls like that. And it is absolutely horrible. At least you guys get to see this. Well, no, you don't. But it's absolutely horrible. And it took me 20-something minutes to beat Super Luigi Bros. Because of how horrible it is to try to, like, spend small, time slowing down in Mario Bros. So you could do, like, the entirety. Look at all the stuff that you don't get to do if you don't do this level. Oh boy. I don't think you're missing out on anything. Oh my God. My first game over. That's very embarrassing. That's okay. That's okay, Frank. But yeah, I was getting in my feels about my mom. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, nope. Alright, let's get another one in. 3, 2, 1, and go. If anybody at all in any of the comments has any, or you can put it in the comments, any suggestion towards where I can get the resources to get the thing where I can put a frame up and then split down all of the times of all my stages and all that stuff, it's time. I'm speedrunning 10 games. There's no reason in the world that I shouldn't have this thing, but I have hardly any resources for it, so the best one that's the most affordable, the best appeal, like that's most consistently used, any of those informations anybody has, please, in the comments. This is the thing that you're gonna hear me bitch about or ask until I can do the research too, but I'd rather have people that, like, watch people that use these things, that know which ones are good, give me some sort of insight, if anybody can. Because I will do the research, but I just haven't had time. Bray's home now, so I probably have more time. But I'm tired of having to hit start on a timer and look at a timer. And I mean, I would rather be able to run back and look at my games and then be able to write down on a spreadsheet where my times are so that when I do the timer thing, it means something. Like, right now I have to do so much pen and paper footwork, and it's just so much more easily handled by a widget that's job is to do that. So I just don't also want to have the exact same look as people that are doing this, and then somebody's like, oh, there's another person copying. Germany? You heard Jews? What does that even mean? I don't even know what you mean. Considering the fact that my family's from Germany, and yeah, I don't even know what that even means or how you want me to respond to that. You heard wrong, whatever you heard. We don't use any type of misappropriation. The only thing that we do around here is use some foul language now and then. And I slur and I mumble. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you for the apology, because yeah, we would never do anything like that. In fact, that's the fastest way to get removed from any of our content, able to be accessing any of our content or hanging out here at all, is by being insensitive to any of that, because we don't have any tolerance for insensitivity like that. We try to accept everybody and just have a real chill environment where everybody gets to just chill, play games, talk about stuffs, and have fun, and be appreciative of everybody else's talent and time and treasure and all that good stuff. Sweet. Alright, so... Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Alright. You probably... I said use, and I have a hick accent because of where I'm at regionally in the eastern United States, so... And I mumble when I talk sometimes, especially when I get excited, or if I'm trying to get through a point and through a hyperfixation. Like, sometimes I'll hyperfixate on a point and I won't let it go until I get through what I'm trying to talk about, and that could be a 5-minute sentence that I don't stop talking to breathe, or a 20-minute paragraph that I don't stop talking to breathe. Just one of my little quirks, you know. My mom was a hippie and she did too many illegal substances when she had me. Let's blame that. Is that what they say is one of the causes of high intellect sometimes? Substance abuse? Or maybe why I have ADHD or whatever. I'm just glad that luckily my mom left me alone to play video games. I mean, she probably looked at it as a win-win situation. Like, I let him do his thing and then he leaves me alone to do whatever I was doing. I don't know what that was. I don't know what my mom did. She liked to watch TV at night, but I don't know what she did when I was at school or whatever. The house was always clean. My house was always clean. I can definitely say that. I didn't know what a messy house was until I got older. I never lived in one. I never was around one. Until I curated it myself. Or was around people, what I like to call the real world house. It's where you live, like the show The Real World, where you live with a bunch of strangers, or a bunch of people that you think that you know. You live with a bunch of them, and then, you know, you live in a house so that you can split rent and stuff, but then it's never clean because nobody ever takes responsibility for anything. It's not my turn, it's not my fault, I didn't do that, and then eventually nobody has the energy to be the one person to hold it all together, so everybody kind of lives in a holler. Waller, I don't know. It wasn't so bad that we had bugs or anything, it just was like, man, I look back at it now, I'm like, those are my heady days. Waking up and just, it's like Brody from Mallrats. Literally, I had days where I was just waking up and just reaching for a slice of pizza from the night before in the video game controller. That's how I was starting my day. But, you know, I don't know how that's wrong when you're 18, 17, 18, 19, you know what I mean? You should not feel like you have to have all of your fucking life figured out, and anybody that tells you that you should is an asshole. Everybody. Including your elders. I'm sorry, I just called your grandma or grandpa possibly an asshole. Yep. Because anybody that pressures you to have your whole fucking life figured out coming out of high school is an asshole. That's just one of those things that society says you have to know, and then when you try whatever they think that you're... Because what you'll do is they'll settle you with a guidance counselor that will guide you towards the things that your scholastics makes it seem like you're susceptible to being successful at, and then they won't necessarily know exactly how to hone you in on that, and then you're going to find yourself in a fucking shit ton of college debt. And then you're possibly going to be trying to get a job in a field that you don't even fucking like, that you had somebody say, you're really good at it. It doesn't matter. Are you passionate about it? At the end of the day, you're not going to work nearly as hard to make your money if you're fucking passionate about what you're doing. It may still be hard work. Don't get me wrong. And anybody that says that if you do what you love, you're not working a day in your life, it's not work, bullshit. I'm fucking leaning into YouTube full time the last two and a half months, and it still is work. I enjoy what I do. It still is work. I still have to adhere a schedule. I still have to do other things that aren't my YouTube. Me and Bray still have to have social contracts that we have to meet. We still have to do, you know, choring. Still have to make sure our doggo's taken care of. People that we love have time. We have time for ourselves that's not gaming. And that's just trying to run a gaming channel full time, and someone's like, oh, you have to play games all day. Yeah, but I also have to learn what works, what doesn't work. I can't necessarily do everything for me. You know what I mean? That's what they say, like, with actors. Two for you, one for me. That's why, like, you know, Will Ferrell can direct a Western comedy where it's completely in Spanish, and it doesn't do well at all to the American audience. He didn't give a shit. He'd done so many for us that he wanted to do one for him. And maybe for a demographic that wasn't getting as much love. But you know what I mean? It's those type of situations that I can do Sandland and it not do well, and I can be okay. But then I can also think, okay, what should I lean into? I knew I should lean into Mario 64 speedrunning years ago. I didn't because it wasn't the right time. It's difficult shit. It is high intensity. Yeah, it's also the easiest. It would have been the easiest to lean into right away. And I feel like now that we've got our foothold in the speedrunning community and people can see that we're serious and we're world class, that I don't have to stress about why I'm doing it now, and I can do it and enjoy it at the way that I'm doing it. And then, you know what I mean, like, I'll start 70 star. So that way, once I get all of that done and I like start to like bust my ass and learn how I like to get the stars and where I like to get them and get them quickly, then the smaller star runs are fucking even faster, aren't they? You know what I mean? People are like, why wouldn't you just start with quick? No, everybody does the clip through this and backward long jump, blah, blah, blah. I don't have, my brain can't handle that right now. Will it be eventually? Yes. Especially like, even like the other ones, like I'm doing Mega Man 1 and 2. Those times are okay. Will they be world class? Eventually, when I learn how to do all the zips and stuff, they will. They will be world class. Most people can't even beat fucking Mega Man 1, let alone in 30 minutes. So, I'm like, okay, I gotta lean into what I'm good at, and just keep working on it. Zelda, I hadn't touched in 10 years because I was so scared of how I was ever gonna make any gains without looking strictly at other people's tech. And then, and now in 2 months, a little bit over 2 months, I have managed to make it go from 67 minutes to 47 minutes. I have shaved 20 minutes off, and that's not by looking at anybody's tech except for one small video at the end of the 2 months from Slackinator, and I'm still not doing any clips or anything like that. I'm still trying to run the game as fast as I can naturally. And as soon as I get my best natural record, as fast as I possibly can, then guess who will start doing clips and all the cheats and stuff. I mean, not cheats, but, you know, glitches. Like, I have other things that I want to do. I want to get a Famicom, disc system copy of Legend of Zelda, like, so I can do the credits warp. Did you know there's a credits warp on the original Legend of Zelda? Most people didn't. I didn't until the other day. Like, you literally put in some code on the screen, some names and stuff, different names to get the game to put you onto the second quest, and then some other information on there that I never knew affected the code. And you do that in a way where then when you get about, I don't know, a little bit into the game, you basically go to a specific screen, you try to, you know, put the inputs in at the same time in a specific way, and it warps you, it like spits you out right at the Zelda room. A glitched version of the Zelda room, and you can credits warp Zelda. I mean, now I have goals. I didn't have those goals until I finally looked it up, and I didn't look it up until I finally felt like I had hit a wall with my tech. Like, I know that I'll beat Ninja Gaiden when I watch somebody do it over and over again. I don't want to do it that way. I know I'll beat Ninja Turtles if I watch somebody do it over and over again. I don't want to do it that way. I've been playing those games since they came out. When they came out. When they originally came out. That's when I've been playing them since. So why would I want to beat them for the first time by watching exactly how somebody else does it? Now, can I watch somebody else's skill to not get hit some places that get me distancing me from getting to the goal? Maybe. Will I maybe watch a video to help me get to the Technodrome? I might, eventually, but I haven't even really sat down and given those games super amount of time because how much time I have to give them? Like, I'd rather be having varied experiences, or now at least starting to get some of these times in the can, so working on some of the Pops Plays challenges that I want to get out there. You know, maybe eventually tutorial videos at how I am doing what I'm doing, so I don't have to explain it every time, but I can have one video to direct people for the times that I'm not wanting to talk about it, because there's times I just want to play and talk about something else that's not the game I'm playing. There's other times I feel like, okay, I have a really wide audience and I'm not sure how many people have seen anything that we've done before, and maybe this is the time I'd like to break down some of what's going on so they can, like, maybe learn from it. I had somebody the other day that watched something when we were doing NWC Send It, and he didn't know how to do the thing that I was doing the way that I was doing, but also he was very good at play, so he was able to, you know, get encouraged to start a YouTube, and now if he uploads, I'll be able to learn from him as well as he can learn from me, because he's a top tier player and just has no way to expose him. If you know, remember, that's one of the main goals of our channel, is to get people actuated in making the content that they want to make, and being whatever it is. I mean, if the content's not video, it could be physical. You know, you're making art, you're making sculpture, you're doing whatever, you're making music. All of that's important. Oil.
So I see you just made very short work of the boss there, just completely obliterated him.
Yeah, I found a really good spot to be there.
We were just kind of talking about my trip, just catching up and stuff.
Regardless of whether or not I get the best time, I'm completing the runs to get the most practice on this stage. It's the hardest stage in the game. There's places I tank hits, there's places I don't, but like this is the hardest stage in the game, obviously. See, I'm having a difficulty. You hear me like actuating that button to go down, and it just was not. It's being stingy. But you can take 2 hits there because you get 2 hits back right here.
A lot of precise platforming.
Yeah, that's why I said you'd like this one. I think that you really would.
I still feel like when it comes to platformers, I'd rather put some time towards Mega Man. At least right now.
Mega Man 1?
Any of them. I haven't put an official time down for any of them.
I got you.
Probably Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 as just a goal to at least put for the original trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes, around 40 minutes, and about an hour 40 on those 3 respectively for Pops. But I know that Brayden is very good at, especially Mega Man 2, and I know that you could learn Mega Man 3. It's just, I would like for you to be running them too, so that you can maybe help me out.
Yeah, learn some of the tech.
That's the whole
I mean,
idea.
I've beaten those games. Those are Mega Man 1 or Mega Man 2 and 3 in particular are games that I have probably beaten them dozens of times. Like some of the only games that I've beaten that many times. We finally found the sweet spot for him.
15-11 on that one.
Nice. Good stuff.
Well, considering that I put up a 13-10 last night, it's alright.
It's pretty good, though. You were talking, it was casual.
Oh, I'm definitely being casual. I'm more learning right now. If I make a mistake, I'm just going through so I can make sure I at least get another one in the can.
Alrighty.
So when are you thinking about going live with Dark Souls, bub?
I mean, I'm downloading it right now, so...
It makes me sad that I was saying last night, like, Dale doesn't ever get the world record, right? Because if the actuation on speedrun.com is like when you hit start, then nobody's ever going to get the fastest time ever by picking Dale.
Yeah.
That means Dale never gets to be the world record
Unless
holder.
You're flexing.
How can you do it? You can't do it. Like, you'd have to be the best in the world, and then know that you're already better enough than everybody else that you can afford to pick Dale.
Yeah.
That's the only way that Dale gets the world record.
It's like trying to get the world record on medium mode in DuckTales. Like, you just wouldn't.
No. That first guy just wrecks me. You have to take your time. If the pattern gets off, you have to take your time here, because if you die, then your whole run's done. Because you have to, like, I had to itch my nose there. Because restarting a stage will never get you the best time in the world, man.
Or even just your best time, either.
Well, no. My best time is going to be any time that I get through the whole game without dying, because I've died on every game multiple times.
Nice.
Thank you.
Minute 30 for stage 1.
Yeah, getting it to the point where, like, you can prevent those lightning bolts from hitting you and not having to jump out of the way is the main thing, but that's, like, making sure that your jump arc is at a specific spot where, like, then that's provoking to shoot at you.
Alright. Makes sense.
It's what they call it, training. Training the shots. Get tanked it. No, I got over them that time.
We'll probably go live like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, man.
So that's 12:30 EST.
No? Must fell in the pot.
For those of you who are wondering, that'll be the game that you guys decided for the community poll.
You see how he went down there? That was what I've been trying to get happen the last 2 games.
Alright, I'm gonna go fix something small to eat. I'll be right back.
Sure, bud. Thanks for making me breakfast, by the way. Damn it. That's way too many phases. Ugh! I screwed the whole run up right here. I was doing really well. Really, really well. Okay, no, don't take a block down there, even though it will help there. Let me take one of those. Oh, no. Whew. $13.18. That's the best one so far. I mean, not the best one overall. I've been on a 1310. That's the best one of this runs. Three, two, one, and go. Tearing through this shit, guys. Let's go. $7:30. Personal best time on that, that's for damn sure. Neat! That's so cool! The goal is to get Zipper by 10 minutes. I'm trying to find myself a reasonable goal. 16, baby! 12 fucking 16! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! I'm shaking. I'm shaking, guys. I'm absolutely shaking. Let's fucking go. 12, 16. I don't even know where that puts me. I don't even know where that puts me. Like, I was worried about just getting, like, fucking sub 13. What the fuck? I'm shaking. I'm sure it's nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's just all just me competing against me being crazy. Any percent, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I bet you it's at least page 3. Yeah, of course it's at least page 3. Come on. Come on. Thank you, Manny. Thank you so much. What is this? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Again, it's nothing spectacular, but I did break the top 400 now, so 363. I mean, most of these records haven't been touched in years. I mean, I just beat 363, 363. Unofficially 363 in the world. That's fucking... I appreciate you, Manny. Jeez, 363, guys. Unofficial. Say I want to make top 300, I gotta get 1122. I gotta shave another minute. It's possible. $12.16, guys. Let's freaking go. I don't know if I should give it one more go or not. I mean, that's insane. I don't think that I'm going to top that on this specific stream. It's almost better to leave on a high note and leave you lingering for more. I mean, I could do full game. I could just do a full game speed. No, that's a different category. Wow. That run was really, really good, guys. If anything else, I have to leave it because I want to see if I can get a DuckTales hour in before Bray starts Dark Souls. And number 2, I had like that thing happen where the 1-up was drifting towards me at the end of the stage, and it kept going as the stage ending music was going, and then it freaking hit me right at the end, which was awesome. So that being in that run and everything and being the last run of this sesh, I'm going to go ahead and let it linger and know that we got work to do, apparently, if we want to crest to the top 300, but we just unofficially posted a 363 that if I go ahead and, get the times in and everything, could possibly rank up at 363 on that. But With that being said, we put in a 14:24, a 15:11, then dropped down to a 13:18, and now shaved a minute off of that. Just shaved almost 50 seconds off of our previous PB. So now our current personal best on beating Chippendale's Rescue Rangers from start to finish is 12 minutes and 16 seconds, guys. We are going to be able to now work on beating DuckTales and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers in 20 minutes. That will be awesome. That will be the challenge. So hopefully you guys will look forward to seeing some of that. Please catch up on all of Chasing Personal Bests. This is all in a folder of all the work that we've been putting in, or at least I've been putting in so far on my personal best. I know Braden will be putting his in there as well. He just got back from a lengthy vacation, so he is ripping and raring to go. Also, he will be hitting up some Dark Souls Remastered for you later today. That was the winner of the community poll of which game you want to see him start. So look forward to that. After this, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and throw up a DuckTales hour, give you an hour of some DuckTales play, and that'll be starting, I would say, probably about 11:45. I'll start the DuckTales stream. It'll be just an hour, and then look forward to Braden starting his Dark Souls remastered journey about 1 o'clock. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys hanging out for more chasing PBs, chasing personal bests, and I now have my personal best so far in this game. Last night we ended on the second half of that first initial wave of it with hitting up a 13:10 was the best one, but man, this run that we just put on the end of this session, the 12:16, I'm going to have to study it and see what I did good and what I did bad and what we can do to improve, but there's some great moments on there, and I'm very happy to have that up there for right now and for you guys to be able to check that out for right now. So until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits, and we will see you later for some more Chasing PBs, but we'll see you even later on for some DuckTales. But then after that, Braden is back, and he will be hanging out with you playing some Dark Souls Remastered, the winner of the community poll of which From Software Souls game or Souls-like game that you guys wanted him to start next. So we will see you later on, and hopefully you guys are having a great day with some great gains, great goals, and some good RNG. Peace.